always want to try to be early on something. And if you can find a product-based opportunity early enough and it works, keyword, it got to work. So, and if it works, guess what? You can create a long-term residual income. And now a lot of you, I'm sure, have done a lot of different things and like in crypto and selling digital products, Forex and affiliate marketing, even network marketing. But let me tell you guys, here's one thing I've learned that, you know, some of the things I've done in the past, and we've done a lot of things in our entrepreneurial journey, and some things that we're still active in, but the only things that we're really still getting residual checks from are things that are product-based companies. So I kind of noticed this even for a while. I've been knowing this for a while, and it's really interesting. So if you're here and you're looking for residual income, you're definitely on the right call, because we're going to break down some information here for you that's really going to blow you away. So recently a new product was shared with us, and we thought, if this is real, because this is what I thought on New Year's Eve. I was like, if this is real, this company could actually become $1 billion company with just one product. Even though the company doesn't have just one product, they've got multiple products. But the one that's really causing all this buzz and all this excitement is what's really making the difference in a lot of people's lives right now. So this product is changing lives. The product is called Fix, right? Fix comes in a little pack like this, right? And I'm going to talk a little bit about what this is here. It also comes in a little tincture bottle, and it looks like this right here. Now, we're going to break down, well, what is it? Well, what does it do? Why is this so exciting? Why are so many people talking about it? This product right now is viral on the internet right now. Okay, and I'm going to share with you why. Now, this product actually has an ingredient that comes in that little blue pack that I showed you, that little blue packet, and of course that little tincture bottle. It actually comes from a plant called the hops plant, right? The hops flower extract is really what that is. It's a liquid. Okay, it's a hops flower extract, and that's what really makes this product very, very special. And not only is it special, you've heard of hops before, right? Because hops is used to flavor beer and preserve beer and all that stuff. So you've seen these things before, but there's something inside of that flower that these scientists have really discovered decades ago, actually, that's really doing something pretty phenomenal. Okay, and they actually have a patent on the process. So nobody else has this product in our industry of network marketing and even outside. Okay, we're the only ones that have this product right now. Okay, so we hold a patent for extracting the key ingredient from this hops flower. Now, this little pack here, you can actually, there's a little clear liquid that's colorless, it's tasteless, and of course you can't even smell it, right? So it's a little clear liquid that you can put into any drink, right? Even adult beverages. Now, I've never heard of anything like that before, but I'm gonna show you what this actual pack, this little liquid inside these little packets can actually do. So the mature hops extract, which is called MHE3, that's the trademark name for this particular ingredient based off of the process that's used to extract this particular compound, if you will. It's a revolutionary patent pending process that is derived from the hops flower. It promotes natural fat burning by activating brown adipose tissue, which increases the body's thermogenic response. You can't taste it, it's colorless, and it's odorless, right? Now, watch this. This is what it does. Fix attacks the visceral fat around our midsection. Now, we've all, we know a lot of people. We know even the U.S. is probably like the most obese country in the world, right? And obesity and visceral fat causes so many issues in our bodies, right? Right now, a lot of us have that visceral fat that's around our organs that creates a lot of issues that can really be dangerous with our health. Now, let me kind of break it down for you. And you can even Google visceral fat dangers, and you can get a lot more information. But I'm going to share something with you that can give you a little bit more
lean
insight.
belly.
Check this out. Here, let me bring it back. Now, some of you have remember that show called The Doctors? Anybody remember that show called The Doctors? It doesn't play anymore, but They ran for like 15 years, 16 years or something like that. Well, they actually highlighted visceral fat one time. Now, of course, there's a lot of videos on YouTube about it, but check out this really small clip. It's about a couple minutes, but I want you to understand the importance of what visceral fat does and what this little pack, how it eliminates visceral fat from your body. And not only that, it's super simple to use. This is by far, I think, the easiest supplement to help people to trim down than any other product that I've ever seen in my entire career. I've never seen anything this simple to use, which is one reason why it's going viral. But let's take a look at on the dangers really quick, and I'm going to come right back. The dangers of visceral fat. Check this out.
A lean belly leads to a healthier, longer life. So when we measure around our waist, we're really measuring this gelatin fat. You see how closely packed together the organs are here? You need that amount of fat. That's healthy. But over here, this is unfortunately what a lot of us are dealing with. All that excess fat surrounding your organs. Your organs are separated by basically this toxic goop. I call it an alien invader. And I want to talk to everyone a little bit about what's happening inside your abdomen and why having a lean belly is such a key to good health. So you're walking around with too much abdominal fat. This fat you're looking at is visceral fat. It doesn't just sit there. It truly is toxic goop encircling all of your organs. It's increasing inflammation. It actually secretes chemicals that increase inflammation throughout your body. But it also affects your cardiovascular system. It increases over time your blood pressure, amongst other things. And as all these parameters are changing, your abdomen, that visceral belly fat, is doing other things. It's increasing production of something called interleukin-6. This chemical further increases inflammation throughout your body. And as this happens, something else really interesting is occurring. Your metabolism is being governed by this excess body fat. Adiponectin is affected. And what does it do when you don't have enough of it? It tells you to store more belly fat. So it's a vicious cycle to poor health. Your liver is overwhelmed with cholesterol. Well, what does that lead to? Plaque buildup in your arteries. And when you get plaque buildup, what happens next? Oftentimes, I see you in the ER, fatal heart attack, and everyone always says, what could I have done differently? Well, the answer is right here now, you've got to target excess belly fat. Belly fat leads to heart disease, cancer, stroke, arthritis, type 2 diabetes, even sexual dysfunction. And I don't want everyone to have to deal with that. Well, what happens if you actually get rid of belly fat and develop a leaner belly? You know what? Studies show you'll actually be smarter. You'll sleep better. Sounds good to me. You'll have a healthier heart. Better sex. They look pretty happy, don't they? Even more money. Less money spent on medical bills, more money to travel the world. Sounds pretty good, right?
Hey, it definitely does sound pretty good, especially if you can eliminate that. And but you know, unfortunately, a lot of us do suffer from that, and it causes a lot of issues. And now, and you can look here. These are some individuals. We actually have a Facebook group that has like thousands of testimonials in this particular Facebook group. And inside, you see a lot of people that are using this particular product. And we're going to talk a little bit more about it here in just a second, but you can see here in 42 days here, 2 weeks, 30 days, 35 days, 5 weeks, 2 weeks, you can see the differences of what these individuals are doing. And you know, what's interesting is it's super, super simple to actually take this particular ingredient. And as a matter of fact, I think I actually have a video here. Let me see if I actually have that video here really fast. So I just took my water here, right? So I just got a glass of water, right? Just a glass of water. And well, it's not playing there. Hold on. Well, I might share it a little bit later. I'll put it in the PowerPoint on the next time. But let me show you this really quick here. I just got off another call here. But let me show you this. All you have to do to take this particular pack, you just basically break it. It comes apart and you just squirt it right into whatever you're drinking, whether it's a glass of wine, whether it's orange juice, whether it's coffee, doesn't matter, whatever it is, and it's super simple. Now, I'll ask, and I'm gonna bring up some of my panel here in a second. Some of you may be asking, well, Steve, why this? I mean, there's a lot of different, companies out here that I could be a part of that has a product that I can sell, that can help people, that I can make money from in terms of referring people, to buy the product. Yeah, and they're all great products. There's a lot of great products out there, a lot of great things that you can use to slim down, to trim down that, and I'm sure a lot of them work. But I have not seen anything, at least in my career, of being in this industry where a person can actually take a product that can, one, help to eliminate a lot of the visceral fat inside their body, help them trim down, lose weight, feel better, sleep better, all these different type of additional benefits that you get from eliminating that visceral fat in your body. And all they got to do is just squirt it into a drink of water or juice or soda or whatever, once in the morning and once in the evening, and that's it. A drink of their choice. And the ingredient that you're pouring into your drink doesn't taste like anything, doesn't smell like anything, and it's even clear. So it doesn't interfere with what you got to do day to day. So everything else that I've seen, which are great products, you've got to prepare. Here, you don't even have to prepare. You can either just snap it right into your drink that you're getting ready to drink, or you can even just, drop a few drops from the tincture bottles here into whatever you're about to drink, and then you're done. You're done. And it's going to allow you to actually burn up to 400 calories an hour for up to 9 hours. I've never seen anything like that before. And you know what? When people see it, it makes sense. And that's the reason why this product is going viral. Now, really quick here, I want to bring up a few of our panel here. Keith, now I know when you saw the information, I know I sent you the information and everything. And once you saw all the details, once you got the meat of it all, what were your thoughts overall about, and kind of what did you discover even later on?
Just like you said, Steve, the first thing was, from a consumer standpoint, man, this is simple.
Yep.
I mean, and it is, trust me, once you start using it, it is that simple. From a business standpoint, first thing, okay, is it real? And if it is, okay, this is significant. Number one, the timing. You're here at the very beginning.
Yep.
You're here at the very, and if the product, it works the way people said, with the right marketing tools, like this webinar, like our team's free marketing funnel, all you have to do is, we say hustle, you just share them.
Yep.
Let them do the selling and the telling for you. And that's all we've been doing. The next thing, and this is huge, if it's real, the first thing I did after I got the email from you and I watched the replay of the webinar, is I said, let me see what I can find out. So I Googled, and you may want to write this down, or if you can put it in the chat forum, Steve, just Google mature hops extract clinical studies. Just Google that. And when you Google that, you're going to see the fat loss studies. So all of a sudden, I knew it was real. But here was the surprise for me. This is not about weight loss. It honestly isn't. It's about fat loss. That's totally different, and it's huge. But in addition to that, you were talking about the Facebook group. When I joined the Facebook group, or the discovery group, and started looking at some of the testimonials, ladies reporting drastic reduction in hot flashes, people with their skin improving, better sleep, blood pressure going down. And of course, we don't make any claims. This is what people are reporting.
Right.
Blood sugar normalizing. I mean, all of a sudden, you're not even talking about just fat loss, but then when you understand, or when you look at the medical side and you realize what visceral fat is responsible for, just like you showed just now with that clip, everything else is doing start to make sense. So anyway, that's it.
No, that's powerful. I mean, there's a lot of additional benefits to just doing that. And I didn't even know. I was just like you. I was thinking it was just all about fat, but it's not just. That's just the source of where all those problems come from. And so if you can eliminate a lot of that, everything else will take care of itself. So I appreciate that. No, go ahead.
Yeah. One more thing. As a marketer, if understanding with this pending patent, as a marketer, for the next 17 years, nobody else will have this product, or can even have it. They may never have it, but that's how long the patent's going to be for. Right. And we're at the very beginning. as a marketer, that is a dream come true. Well, you know that. So.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I love the timing that we have here. And all these things, it was like all these things were just checking off when I first saw that. Check that. Okay, check that. Okay, check that. All these things are just checking from a business aspect. Okay, just from a business aspect, and it just totally made sense. Now I'm gonna fly over here to Virginia. Now, Rhonda, I know when Keith reached out to you and you saw all the information. Obviously, you've been here for several weeks and everything. It seems like we've been here a long time, but it hadn't even been a month yet. But but what was your thought once you got a chance to see all the information thus far? About the product and really overall, what were your thoughts?
Well, he sent me the email and I watched the replay of the webinar. 5 minutes in, when they talked about the fat loss, that was what I was sold. I didn't really need to hear anything else, because it really isn't about, when you think about it, we think we want to lose weight, but
Right.
what we actually are trying to lose is fat.
That's right.
And so I lose a few pounds here and there, but not where I needed to go. And so
Gotcha.
that was it for me. I didn't even really need to watch the rest of it. And I emailed him and said I'm in, just because of the fat loss. And it's a marketable product. And so if you can retail, that's even a better sign, because you're not afraid to go out and retail a product. And
That's
you
right.
don't, if you're not a business builder, you can retail and still have success.
That's right. That's right.
So
That's a good point. I mean, we literally have a product. I hate to say it because it sounds so cliche. We literally have a product that really sells itself. It really
mhm,
does. We've been here.
It
All
does.
of us have kind of been here for pretty much almost a month now. It'll be a
Mhm.
month pretty much here the next week. But
Mhm.
what I've learned, and I'm sure Keith and you have learned as well, is that you don't have to really sell this. You just let people know about it, and people say, "Hey, I want that. I need that." It's that easy. I think that's what clicked even with me, and we're just here at the beginning, and so it's just a great
yeah,
opportunity. The timing couldn't be any better
yep.
for
Mhm.
this opportunity. So
The
awesome,
beginning
awesome.
of the
Hey,
year with New Year's resolutions is,
yep.
I mean,
It just makes sense. It just totally
yep.
makes sense. But hey, thanks for sharing, guys. I appreciate that. I'm gonna call back on you here in just a few. But hey, guys, you heard it there. Keith Rhonda said, hey, this is something that a lot of people are definitely taking advantage of it. It's so funny. People see this and they just get it. I saw it. I'm like, man, I get this. This makes sense. And a lot of people that are seeing this information are feeling the same way. So moving on. Now, yes, we have a lot of people that actually are getting results with this. You can actually go to, at the end of this call, you can go to Fix Your Future on Facebook, and you can actually join this group. Just get whoever it referred you, and they can send you the link itself, and you can join that group, and you'll get access. 15 minutes, an hour or so. The admin will give you access, and you'll see all these. I mean, countless testimonials of people experiencing tremendous results from this. And why? Personally, I think it's mainly because it's so easy to use. Because you can lose weight with it pretty much anything. I mean, there's shakes, there's powders, there's diets, there's exercise, there's all kind of things that you can use to lose weight and to trim down and knock off some inches off of your midsection. There's all kind of things out there that you can use right now. But I've never seen anything this easy in terms of a supplement that you can take that doesn't interfere with your normal way that you consume products. You can consume what you normally do. That's what really got my attention. And you're gonna see countless stories of people talking about that inside this group. So be sure you join it. Now, the name of the company that produces Fix is called Marketplace Global. We call it MPG for short. Now, they've been around 20 years, creating products for a lot of companies in the industry. But 2 years ago, they decided to kind of have their own distribution, channel, if you will, distribution networking side of the business. And so about 2.5 years ago, they did it. Now, for about 18 months, they were just kind of trucking along. They had some, some really good products. I mean, cool products. They worked, whatever, but nothing that was really like a flagship product, like nothing that would be like, hey, this is what this company is about. This is their flagship product. They got other products, but this is their main product that everybody's talking about. They didn't quite have that, right? Until April of 2024, when they launched Fix. And they even told, a lot of their salespeople, I think at that time, April 2024, it took them about 18 months just to get 5,000 people in the company, 5,000 distributors in the company, which is okay, right? I mean, but they just kind of doing their thing, but nothing major, not making any noise in the industry whatsoever. But once this hit, changed everything. Now, again, boom. So that's exactly what happened. So what does that boom mean? A lot of people just started making a whole lot more money because of one, the product, because a lot of what I heard, like I got a chance to meet a lot of the other leaders in the company, several weeks back. And what they were saying was, they've never seen or been a part of anything that has grown this fast. It was almost a blur. Like, one moment we just had whatever products that we had, then Fix came, and then everything, like the culture of the company just totally changed because of people were getting the results from using the product, not to mention the ease of use of it. It just blew up, and it's still growing. It's still happening right now as we're speaking right now on this call. I don't know how many people have enrolled in this particular opportunity since we started this live session. I don't know, countless, hundreds, if not thousands. And again, it's still just the beginning. Now, there's one rep in particular I want to talk about. His name is Terry. Okay. We call him TK, right? He's actually the top builder in the company. I'm gonna kind of give you a little insight behind him, but he started about 2 years ago here. Let me show you here. He started about 2 years ago, and he was earning around $800 a month before Fix was launched. So he came around right around when the company said, "Hey, let's start our own networking, opportunity of our business, our networking arm, marketing arm of our business." And so he came in, started sharing with the existing product line that they currently had, and making some decent money, $800 to $1,000 a month. That's still good money. There's nothing wrong with that at all. A lot of people wish they were making roughly about $800 to $1,000 in residual income. But here's the thing. After Fix launched, he became the number one earner in the company. When I made this presentation, he was making about $30,000 to $40,000 a week. I don't know. Hey guys, I don't even know how much TK is making right now. I don't know, but he's not alone. I don't want to say he's doing anything special, because I'm gonna be honest with you, $30,000 to $40,000 a week, that's a lot of money, and that's pretty special. But Terry or TK, he's not that good. He's not $30,000 to $40,000 a week good. So he's making $30,000 to $40,000 a week now, but he was only making about $800 to $1,000 a month. And why is that? It was because of timing. Right place, right time. And so again, not to take anything away from him, he's a real cool guy, real sharp, but I'm telling you guys, it's all about timing. Now, here's the thing. I want you to hear from him here. I want you to hear from him in just a few moments. He's going to explain a little bit more about why this is so special. And he's got a quick little story I want to share with you guys here in just a few moments. But before I do that, here's another young lady that I got a chance to meet here recently, the first part of January, first part of this month. My wife and I, when we first got exposed to this opportunity, it was on December 31st. A friend of mine named Isaac. I've been knowing him for years, 20 plus years, and gives me a call, tells me about, hey, I got something that you really need to take a look at it. I wasn't really interested, but because of our relationship, I looked at it. I was out and about picking up some things for New Year's Eve, right? And so I pulled over in a parking lot, and he said, hey, and like everybody, I was like, hey, well, what is it? He was like, well, hey, I'm getting ready to do a live Zoom here in just a few minutes, here in about 10 minutes. If you want, hop on and I'll show you exactly what it is. So I pulled over, got on, and I literally watched the Zoom on my phone, on this phone right here. I pulled over, just pulled into a parking lot, little shopping center over here in Vegas. And I sat there in my car and I watched this. And I wasn't planning on even watching it for, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And I was just going to finish my day, head on back to the house. But I literally watched it for like 45 minutes or however long, an hour or however long it was. And I was intrigued by it. I come home, fast forward. Let me kind of speed this up. Fast forward, I come home. I was going to tell my wife about it, but I didn't want to tell her because we already kind of had other plans on what we wanted to do for 2025 business-wise. And I'm like, well, he said he's going to do another call. Let me watch this. Let me watch it again. Did I see what I just saw? Let me watch it again because it was cars and people walking by. Let me watch it again. So I watched it again, and I'm like, I gotta let her know about this. Told her about it. She was a little like, I don't know. And I said, well, this is what the product does. And she was like, really? I'm like, yeah. And she said, well, I'll try the product. I don't know if I want to do the business. I said, well, he's doing another call. And mind you, guys, this was all on New Year's Eve. So Isaac was having another call at 10 p.m. Eastern on New Year's Eve. Okay. And so I said, well, get on. And so she got on, and the rest is history. It blew her mind. She saw the power of the product. Then when she saw the potential of the opportunity behind it, she was like, hey, I'm all in. So we got in, and of course, a few days later, we got a chance to go to Arizona. Just by happenstance, when Isaac, he lives in Phoenix, Arizona, and they happen to be having a leaders retreat at some resort in Phoenix, right? And Phoenix has a lot of cool stuff as well. And he said, well, hey, I'm going up there to the resort and get a chance to meet some of these top people and everything. And then they're on Saturday, they're doing some kind of mixer at this little sports bar. And I'm like, really? I'm like, well, bro, you're like 4 hours away. I said, can we come? He was like, yeah, you can come. He said, I said, hey, we'll be there. So Friday afternoon, we're on the highway heading way out to Phoenix, Arizona. It's only like 4 hours. It's like a 4-hour drive. So we get there Friday night, get in a hotel, get up the next morning, go to that deal. And let me tell you guys, I'm like, right time, right place, right opportunity with the right team. And let me tell you this, the people that I met a lot of people that have been using the product for months, and hearing these amazing stories, and you can see it. They show me their pictures. I'm like, man, that's you. I'm like, wow. And all you've been doing is just taking this thing. And I'm like, and then the income stories, that's a whole nother game. Now, let me come back here to Nikki. So Nikki was there. There's a sports bar that we were at, and got a chance to meet her. And she got in and back in October, this past October, and saw a Facebook post and thought it was intriguing because the lady was, before and after picture. Hey, all I'm doing is just dropping this in my, my coffee in the morning and in my tea at night or whatever. And I've been burning calories and trimming down my inches, and I've lost this amount of weight, blah, blah, blah. You've seen those kind of posts, right? So she reached out, was like, hey, that's kind of interesting. How does that work? And she did some more research and was like, hey, is this an opportunity? Is it like an opportunity tied to it? Now, the lady that did the post, she was like in the business, but she wasn't like really in the business. She wasn't like really promoting. She was just like, hey, I'm taking this product and I'm feeling good, looking good. And so she got a chance to get Nikki on the phone with Terry, who I'm going to show you here in a second. And Terry gave her some more information. She came in. Okay. And her second month, $30,000. Now, Nikki's got some experience in network marketing. She's made a lot of money in network marketing, but she's never made this kind of money in her second month. Not in 60 days. She said, normally to get to this kind of income, especially monthly income, it usually, in the past, it's taken me at least maybe 6 to 9 months to get to that. We did it here in just 2 months. And I'm like, wow. She says, all because of Fix. She said, everybody wants this. All everybody talks about is this. They just want this. I just share it, and people just in my inbox all day long, every day. I'm like, wow. And then, of course, here's Terry, the guy I was talking to you about. He's actually the top producer. He has another presentation and everything. When you get back with the person that invited you, they've got a website that we've created for our team, and you'll get a chance to see his presentation as well. It's really phenomenal. Now, here's the thing. 6 months, Terry made over $485,000. Why I say 6 months? Well, because in 2024, remember, Fix didn't come out till April, right? And they didn't start shipping product until, I think it was like it was like early or late June, early July is when people start receiving the product, right? So they did a big promotion, and what they were telling us, because we got a chance to meet a lot of the people there, so some of the top leaders in the company, and they were all saying, and they were all just barely making any kind of money in the company, right? Just listen to me. And they were like, if they say what this product is, if this product does what they're saying it's going to do, I think we're going to have a lot of success here. This one, they were like, some not making any money, barely, or maybe $100 a month or whatever. A lot of the people up there making $10,000-$20,000 a month or more. And a lot of a lot of those people that we met up in Arizona, what was interesting, they were all new money. It was all new money. Like even Terry, new money. Matter of fact, he's got a video where I asked him, I actually recorded a clip of us having a conversation. And I asked him, I was like, I heard that, you were only making like $800 a month or that, whatever it was. But when Fix dropped and people started, getting the product and people start seeing the results, that your income just went to like, $30,000-$40,000 a week. And I asked him that question, he broke it down. Check out what he said.
In the first 5 months of this year, I made a total of about $5,000 a month. Or $5,000 total. Finished the year for $185,000. Now, yeah. We now live. I need to know. Hang on. We now live on a fixed income. You see what he did there?
Okay, so he's got jokes, right? He's a funny guy. But that was interesting. The first 5 months of 2024, he had only made a total of about $5,000 because he was only making $800 to $1,000 a month residually. But when Fix hit, it literally took his income and a whole lot of other people's. Now, key thing, the money that he's earning currently right now is just a reflection of a whole lot of people on his team earning a lot of money with Fix. That's really all that means. Okay, so that's the timing of it all, right? And that's where we stand here with this opportunity. And that's why so many people are excited. Now, really quick here, I'm not going to go into all the details. This is more like a cheat sheet of the compensation plan to kind of give you a rough estimate about how much money you would be making based off of whatever rank that you're at, in the business here. So for example, you have a left team and a right team here. You can roll someone on your left and roll someone on your right. Those people can enroll some people. Those people can enroll some people, so on and so forth. So not saying that you got to go out and get 20 on your left and 20 on your right. Remember, people tell people that tell people that tell people, et cetera, et cetera. That's really what it's all about, right? And it doesn't take much when you got a product like this, right? It just goes viral. And that's exactly why there's so much excitement about this individual product, right? So as a Sapphire, 20 on your left, 20 on your right, roughly making about $500 a month. Now, this is a low, rough estimate of the type of money that you'll be making. There's some other bonuses, there's some other matching bonuses and different things and all that. This just kind of gives you an idea, right? You can get back, with the person that invited you. They'll be able to share even a little bit more information about all that. But the main thing is it's a lot of money and it's all being driven by this little product right here, okay? Now, because we even have people on the team that are at Sapphire here. We got people that are Ruby, Emerald, Diamond. I mean, so many people that we're a part of, the team that we're a part of. There's so much success happening right now. Even Terry, he's at Crown, over $140,000 a month right now, all because of this product. And not to even Nikki. I think Nikki right now is a Blue Diamond. I think she's about to hit Royal Diamond. And of course, they're a lot of people, and I don't even want to just talk about them because keep in mind, yeah, we have a lot of people making a lot of money, even on our team here. But what's interesting, nobody on our existing team, even the team that we're a part of, my buddy that we came in, under. Here's the thing, none of us have been here for a whole month yet. We're all just getting started, and this whole team as a collective is a little over 1,000 people in less than 30 days. I haven't seen that in a long time in this industry. But I think it's really mainly because you got to have a strong product that really works, that's very disruptive, And that's exactly what we've got here. So moving on. We got team marketing systems and all that stuff. Some of you are watching this presentation on some type of webinar platform. Well, guess what? That's a webinar platform that we provide our team for free. So everybody on our team actually gets this. Not only that, but some other marketing pages and all kinds of cool stuff, even pages where you can actually swap out the videos. You can put your own testimonials on those pages. Because what's going to happen when you get started, you start taking Fix, you're going to want to start sharing what's going on, right? And so you're going to be making videos and sharing your testimony. You can actually put those testimonials on the platforms that we provide our team as well. And not to mention that, we even have a very, very robust support community called Fix Your Future. And because that's what we're doing. We're helping to really fix a lot of people's future with this particular product and opportunity. So you're going to get access to that as well. That's another bonus for actually getting plugged into our team. This isn't a Facebook group. It's something outside of Facebook, and it's even more robust and very, very has a lot of value in it. So really quick here, I'm going to wrap this up. We're going to bring our panel back up here. Now, timing is everything. And this is what I saw. I didn't just see, just another one of those things where you can just make some money. I didn't see it that way. Okay. I saw a lot of people hit me up with a lot of little things you can just make some money with. Keyword, some money. I'm not looking for some money. We're looking for wealth. And that's what this opportunity is providing a lot of people right now. And we're just getting started. Now, let me kind of break it down for you. In a company, in the industry, there's different phases that a company goes through in terms of being a legacy-based type of business, right? So typically the company will start here and they kind of go up, and then eventually they kind of just, stable off later on. Let me kind of break it down. Formulation stage. So the formulation stage for MPG, Marketplace Global, the parent company that makes the product Fix, right? Started 2022, right? Just getting things started and all that. But even though they didn't really start, they started the network marketing arm of the business. Keep in mind, prior to that, they had over 20 years experience in the industry of providing and manufacturing products and packaging products in the network marketing space. Okay. So they've been doing this for a long time, right? But they started the networking aspect 2022, right? In the formulation stage. Currently right now, I believe we're in the concentration stage right now. Like people are getting paid. They got people making a lot of money, people using the products are being shipped, people are receiving products. There's still product development. There's even other products that are in development that are going to be releasing in the very near future. So things are coming together. Things have come together. Make sense? Then of course you have the momentum phase, right? So coming out of the concentration stage, you go into the momentum phase. This is where a lot of the wealth is created, right? Because everything is already set up. They got the foundation, they got the documentation. Now it's all about things just getting the word out and things just kind of snowballing from there. And then eventually it'll stable off, just like with every company. Every legacy-based company goes through this little process here, right? You definitely don't want to join anything here. I mean, you still can make money, but man, if you could have made some money right here when you got started here near the beginning, who knows the type of wealth that could have been generated in that situation. So if you look here, massive growth really happens in this little section right here, which usually lasts about a good 1.5 years, 2 years, about 18 to 24 months. If you can catch something that's starting right in here, it's just going to be very, very easy because the momentum is going to be at your back, right? So it's going to be way easier to get to that type of income, right? That legacy-based income, that life-changing generational type of income. Now, here's a great thing. The Fix product launched in April 2024. So we're coming up on a year, almost a year, okay? Now, here we are now. We're on fire right now. We are on fire right now. Okay. A lot of people are getting healthier and you can see it. Okay. A lot of people are making a lot of money and you can see it. And we're just getting started here, right? This is just the beginning. Now, April of 2025, MPG, the company that produces Fix, is having a conference here in Las Vegas. April 11th through the 13th at the Rio Casino Resort here in Las Vegas. And there's a lot happening right now. There's a lot of people. I'm sure they're going to have to change venues. They're going to get a bigger venue inside the Rio. I don't know. They probably already got it. It's just a lot of people that are going to be there, right? Our whole team, everybody's coming, right? From all over the world. Now, after that event, things are going to get even more serious. At that event, it's going to propel us into the massive growth phase or the momentum phase. Right now, it's going to even be on more fire, right? And this little timetable, it's going to be about a good year and a half to 2 years. And then eventually it'll kind of taper off. People can still come in and make money here. But for example, if they're they want to make about $10,000, a month. Well, if they could have came in around this period, right, they could be making roughly $100,000 or more a month. Make sense? Because it's stabled off now. But here is right when you want to actually get plugged in. And currently right now, we're right here. So guess what? So what does that mean? Timing is everything. That means that you that's watching this video right now, you're in the right place at the right time. I'm just telling you what's going to happen because I already see the signs. So this isn't like some kind of overhyped thing or some kind of hype speech. I've seen this before. Keith has seen this before. Rhonda has seen this before. We've been here before. We've watched it unfold. Now we're just sharing with you on how you can actually get in front of it. So I'm going to bring Keith up here and he can kind of give you a little bit more insight on that as well. Here, let me see if I can unmute you here. Keith, so I know when it comes to timing in an opportunity, that's super, super important. What are your thoughts in terms of the timing that we're in right now, based off of what I just illustrated? What are your thoughts behind all that?
It won't be the same opportunity a year from now that it is today. And don't get me wrong, folks are still going to make a heck of a lot of money.
Yeah.
But now, when 99.9% of the world doesn't know anything about our product, okay, that's when you open up the gates.
Yeah.
Give you an example, and this is something I read in our team's community support group. One of our team members, Elton, talking about being creative. The problem that we as marketers have sometimes, Steve, is that we get in our own way.
Yep.
We overthink things, okay? Elton didn't overthink this. Just as simple as this product is to use, this business is that simple. And here's what I mean. Elton and his wife were out at a restaurant Sunday night. And Elton had the brilliant idea. He waited till his waitress came over, and he took out one of the snaps, and he popped it in his drink. But to make sure she saw him, he didn't talk to her, but make sure the waitress saw him and heard him. He told his wife, "Oh my gee, I almost forgot to take my snap. I need to burn these 400 calories tonight so I can burn some of this fat."
Yep.
That's all he said. Long story short, by the time they left the restaurant, he had 5 people asking him for more information.
Wow.
That's simple, organic marketing.
Yep.
Now, folks like you and I, we wouldn't think about that. We're thinking about marketing, websites, and all that. No, that's why you have people. You were talking before about people on Terry's team, our upline, people like Haley. These folks are not marketers.
Right.
Okay. They're hustlers. And when I say hustler, I don't mean that in the hustle way. They're sharing. What Rhonda has done in the last week, and she and I kid about it, she's hustling, but all she's doing, she's sharing because she sees it, because she's had personal experiences and results with the product. She believes in it.
Yep.
Don't believe me? Ask her.
Yep. So Rhonda, I know the timing is it makes all the difference in the world, and I've learned that timing does make the difference, and just like what Keith was saying, is we kind of get in our own way sometimes, and if you just keep it simple here, you can really win. You don't have to have a lot of talent. You just got to just be busy. You just got to let people know what's up. What are your thoughts about that?
I agree. That's basically all I've been doing is letting people know about it. And if the business doesn't resonate with them, I can go to the product, which before that was always a hard thing to do. is to go from business to product. But
Right.
here it's, go to the product. Well, okay, I understand you're not interested in the business, but you like the product.
Yep.
What about being a customer? And it's simple to go between the two here. Very
Yep.
simple. And then when you have a story, because like Keith said yesterday, I said, "Oh, let me try on these pair of pants." I was going to an event. I could get them on prior. I just could not zip them or button them.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's the belly fat. That's the visceral fat that I wanted to get rid of. Well, yesterday I could zip and button. So it's
Wow.
not about the weight loss because I lost a couple of pounds, but that's not where.
Yep.
And so I was able to wear those pants yesterday and they were very comfortable. So that's what this
Wow.
product is all about.
Wow. That's amazing. That's truly amazing. I mean, there's so many stories that we hear from people, and to think now, some of you think, well, hey, this is amazing. This sounds pretty good. How much is it, guys? This program, you can actually become an affiliate for right at $199. It comes out to total like $240. That includes the admin fee, or the affiliate fee, if you will, and shipping, like $240. And you're going to get like 87 servings of this stuff here. 87, because you're going to get like 3 of these, right? And you're going to get like 12 of the snaps, and you can even get more and all these different things, because the tinctures are great, because I mostly use these when I'm at home. I just use the drops, in my whatever I'm drinking, whatever. I'll do some more here later on here in a few hours. But when I'm out on the go, just like what Elton was talking about, he was at a restaurant, like, hey, I need to take my snap for today. Boom, right there. So these are perfect. Fits right in your wallet, in your purse, or whatever. So it's easy. It's easy even with this. It's even easier on the go, because this can fit into anything. Look how thin that is, right? That's nothing. And that's what makes it so. And the liquid's right in there, and it just squirts right into whatever you're drinking. So it definitely makes sense. And of course, you can even become a customer for like $99. You get like 30 snaps. I always tell people, hey, if you want the full benefit of what Fix can actually do, twice a day, you want to take it once in the morning, once in the evening, and that will, you just stay with that whole flow. After about 90 days, you're definitely gonna see some. You're going to see some transformation for sure. And yeah, you'll go to the group, you'll see people losing weight, and things, their face slimming up and all these different things, in a couple weeks, or in a few days, or whatever it may be. Everybody's bodies are different, right? So but we always tell people, hey, this is a 90-day regiment, okay? And it's not going to interfere with your day-to-day. That's the main thing. So you don't have to worry about having to blend anything or whatever. It definitely does work. And honestly, guys, I think that's one reason why so many people are really liking it. Yes, the benefits are great. Everything works, but this is so much easier, and it's so effective, and it's really serious, because it's actually targeting what Rhonda said. We don't really want to lose, weight. What we need to lose is fat. If we can eliminate the fat, everything else will take care of itself. And that's exactly what Fix is doing. It's fixing our bodies. And, hey, and we're here at the right time. And it can also fix your bank account. For those that are interested, I know some people get a little weird when you talk about money, but hey, here's the thing. We got something that's definitely helping a lot of people, and it behooves you to let people know about what you have. And that's what we got here. So moving on, we're going to wrap this up. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us here. So now is the time for sure to be a part of what we got. We have live daily Zooms, multiple times a day. This is one of our Zooms on our team Zooms. We have another Zoom that our upline support actually has as well. So we have everything in place. We have scientists, doctors, all kinds of people that are talking about this particular product. You have to just kind of speed this up here really quick here. Is there a demand for Fix? Absolutely. Ozempic proved it as well. People want to look better. And you know what? They're willing to put their body through whatever to do it. They're willing to, and it may be some people here that are using Ozempic for different reasons or whatever. That's fine. But I'm talking about just people that, hey, I want to look better, I want to feel better, whatever that may be. They'll use different measures regardless of whatever the side effects may be. Because I know Ozempic and some of the other GLP-1 type of medications can can create, some serious, in some people, some serious side effects. But the main thing about Fix is this: there are no side effects. I know some people are probably thinking, well, what are the side effects? Well, if there is a side effect, is losing fat, burning fat. I guess another side effect for me taking it, I don't think I've had this kind of sleep, I don't know, in maybe 7-8 years that I can think of. I sleep light, and I can't recall the last time consistently where I had that deep sleep. And kind of a little history lesson, this ingredient's been around for decades. Okay. In the 50s, when it was kind of used, a lot of it was for a sleep agent for depression or whatever. But just like a lot of different things scientists discover, they find other things that, through trials and through, the clinical trials that this ingredient has been going through over the decades. They found out also, with all the other benefits that it provides, that it burned up visceral fat, that it put people's bodies in thermogenesis. Thermogenesis is when you're, like when you're cold, you shake, right? Because your body's trying to warm itself up. And by doing that, you're actually burning calories by doing that. Well, Fix actually puts your body into thermogenesis, but without the shakes. So you're going to burn a lot of calories just by taking it, up to 9 hours. So if you take it before an hour or so right before you go to bed, you're going to be burning calories while you sleep. So that's why you're seeing some incredible transformations from people over time because of their using Fix, and not changing anything out of their diet, or some of them, you definitely want to diet, you definitely want to eat right and exercise, and some of them obviously are doing that, and we definitely recommend that. But some of them aren't, and they're just being 100. Some people are not doing that, but you look at them like I remember looking at some pictures from from another lady, and even another guy. He was showing me some before and after pictures, and I was like, wow. And all because of Fix. Now keep in mind, it's new to us, but these people have been using it for months, right? And that's where we stand here. We're here at the beginning of it. And for those that take advantage of it and go to work and let the world know about it, hey, it's just going to be a very, very, very prosperous and healthy 2025 and beyond. So I'm super excited, and we're fired up about what's going on when it comes to Fix. So what you want to do, here, let me kind of share this really quick. You want to go ahead and get started. Definitely get back with the person that invited you here. Let me bring up my panelists here, and then we'll wrap this call up for tonight. Let me bring it up here. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. Perfect. So I'll bring it. Okay, we'll do it like that. Actually, let me see if I can put myself. There we go. That works. Now, final thoughts about where we stand when it comes to this opportunity. Keith.
There's two types of people right now that are going to look at Fix within the next 6 months to 1 year. You're going to have spectators and you're going to have participants. If you're looking for something that can help you not only burn fat, but improve your overall health, if you're looking for a product that can also help change your zip code, if that's what you want to do, then for you and your loved one's sake, seriously consider this. Do your due diligence, but seriously consider this and become a participant. That's it.
Awesome. Rhonda.
Mine has to do with timing, because years ago I was invited to an Amway meeting.
Okay. All
And
right.
I didn't really understand what was in front of me, and I was in awe of the people that was there, and it was like they were dripping in money, but I didn't see the vision. And so my friend and I was like, nah. We went, but we were like, nah. And I look back and I'm like, what if we had joined back
Yeah.
then? And so that's what
Yeah.
I see this as. This
Yeah.
is my Amway, and I am not gonna say no.
Yep. And that's, I can ditto that. I felt that. Me and my wife have had those conversations. There's been some things that we've been a part of in the past, but we didn't really take it serious. And then, but eventually we just moved on and did other things. But people that we knew that we were partnered with went on and made millions with it. And what's funny, some of them were people that we actually helped to mentor, which was interesting. And but we kind of missed it. And this is one of those opportunities. And I got some other examples as well, because I think Keith, you said it best. Sometimes we just kind of get in our own way sometimes. Mm-hmm. And you just gotta lean on somebody else's understanding. And that's what is exactly what we're doing, because I see it made sense. And I've seen the evidence of what's happening over the last 3 weeks here. I've already seen the evidence of what's getting ready to happen and what's already happening, not based off of just faith, but seeing the evidence of things happening. Like, man, I've seen this before at this stage before. And you know what? We're going to be here, and we're just going to keep sharing. We're going to keep helping. We're going to keep, spreading the message. And that's really where we stand. And again, like a lot of people here, we were not planning on doing anything like this for 2025. Okay. Prior to New Year's Eve, like Keith, I'm sure Ron and others, because it's so funny. It's like an ongoing joke for people that's a part of MPG doing, sharing Fix. They're like, we were in Arizona. I'm gonna wrap this up. We were in Arizona. Terry stood up and said, "Hey, how many people here didn't think they'd be here?" Everybody rose their hand. How many people didn't think that you would actually be looking at this or being a part of something like this? Pretty much everybody in the room, rose their hand, or raised their hand. So I would say timing is everything here. And so I encourage you to get back with the person who invited you to watch this video. They'll have some information that that you can look over and everything, and just get in position. And we got everything in place: tools, resources, training, support, you name it. You won't have to want for anything. We're just waiting on you. That's the main thing. So, hey guys, we're going to do this again tomorrow night, same bat time, same bat channel. And so definitely get back with that individual. So even tomorrow, you can bring some people on board and invite them. And guess what? You can already start that whole momentum to start happening in your organization, because everybody you see here on the panel is experiencing momentum with this company right now. It's all because of this product and us just sharing it with other people. So you can do the exact same thing. So on that, we're out, and we'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. Have a good one, guys.